Hey my loves, I'm going ahead and I'm giving y'all a quick video today. I wanted to show you all how I made 3D flowers literally less than 4 minutes, you guys. Now, obviously this video took me a little bit longer to make just because it was my first time doing it, but if I had to do it all over again, I know exactly what to do and it would take me less than 4 minutes to do it. So I got these from AliExpress and I have them linked in the description below for you all to go purchase if you would like them. If not, I will soon be having them on my website so you can purchase through there and you won't have to wait as long. I will also be making some of these and selling them on my website if you don't want to go through AliExpress. But nonetheless, I'm going to give y'all the link to go purchase it yourself. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the Food Lion parking lot. My wife just went in the Food Lion to go get something out of there. So I decided to do the voiceover really quickly before we go home so I can upload this as soon as we get in the house. But right here, I'm using the Holo Taco. This is not a step that you need. That's why it's sped up, because this was just me experimenting. This was my first time ever using this. I'm using some Beetles gel polish. And the way that you do this is you put gel polish in the little flowers or whatever mold that it is. These are silicone, I don't know what you call it. I don't even know what you call them. I have to look them up, or I'll link a picture right here of what it's called on AliExpress. But I think they're called like silicone molds. And you put gel polish, polygel, or hard gel in, and I will tell y'all when we get to it which one worked the best for me. But we use 4 different things in this video. We use hard gel, gel polish, polygel, and also a solid cream gel. So that was the first gel polish, and then this one is the polygel that we're doing right here. And as you can see, this one was probably the most difficult just because polygel is very thick and very like sticky. So it was just hard to kind of just place it in and let it go. So I don't recommend you using polygel just because I feel like it's messy. It was way too messy compared to all the other ones that I did use. So I will show y'all an alternative that I use for this step, and it came out much better. But right here, this is, like I said, this is my first time, you guys, ever doing this. Then here we go is the cream gel. Now this is the one that I demoed in my last video, and I actually sent those out to Victoria, I think it was. Hey Victoria. And so yeah, I tried this one, and this one was a hard hell no for me. Like, I would definitely not recommend this one. And I also feel like it came out a little wacky because I placed this one in the little slot that had the Holo Taco, which is a peely base. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I feel like it wouldn't have worked either way. And I also found it difficult just in general to work on this particular silicone mold, like this white one right here compared to the clear one. And y'all will see what I'm talking about in a second. So those were the 3 that I started off with. I don't think I put another color on this, but I went ahead and I cured that for, I think I cured it for 2 minutes. I cured it for 2 full minutes, and the gel polish was still wet. The polygel did not come out, like the flower just was not what I needed it to be. And the solid cream gel, the yellow, was just a no. Like, it was still wet. It came out like it was just bad, like really, really bad. And I really feel like it was like this because of how deep the flowers go compared to the other one. The other one does not go as deep. So after I saw how sticky it was and all that, I decided to go ahead and put it back under the light and maybe let it cure for a little longer. Now I didn't do it with the, excuse me, I didn't do it with the yellow one because that one was a lost cause, but I did go ahead and try to cure the gel polish. Excuse me, y'all, I have something in my throat. Okay, I'm back. I was sounding like a complete man. But anyway, I went ahead and I cured the gel polish and it wasn't sticky anymore. However, it did not come out how I thought it would come out. So I just left that alone. Now, this is the easy way to clean the silicone. The silicone is super, super easy to clean, you guys. It's just the deeper parts and the parts that have the flowers that have a little more to it are a little harder or take longer to get out. But you just clean it with alcohol. I just sprayed some alcohol on it and wiped it out with a paper towel. So that was it. That was easy peasy. Then I'm trying another color, you guys. I'm trying this green gel polish just to try one more time with the gel polish, you guys. And it was still like, it was curing, but it was not fully curing. And usually when a gel polish does not fully cure, it's because there is too much polish. Like you're putting the polish on too thick. So I'm thinking because these silicone, that particular silicone one was so deep that it wasn't fully curing all the polish in it. Now the polish was solid, there was nothing wet, and this is how that flower came out. So I was just showing you all, and that middle part right there is not supposed to be there. I believe it's supposed to be a hole right there, so if you want you can just poke it out. It was not my favorite flower. It came out okay, but yeah, moving along. So now I'm trying hard gel. And let me tell you guys, the hard gel was the best thing that I could have came up with. The hard gel ended up working really well. Now, I also got this off of AliExpress a long time ago, like almost a year ago. And y'all, I have never used it in a video. It's just been sitting in my drawer. Like I don't use it at all. So that's why it's full. And I had to mix it up just because it's been sitting so long. So I go ahead and I try the hard gel. The only thing that I will say about the hard gel is you see how it's similar to polygel, but not as thick, and it moves a little more. It has a little more movability. Is that a word? Mobility, not movability. Wow. Can we redo that? You know, sometimes I feel like the longer I'm out of school, the dumber that I get. Like, I think it should be a requirement to take at least a few months of refreshers like every 10 years because this is getting ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna say how old I am, but clearly I'm getting up there because y'all, like, but anyway, okay, so I don't even know where I left off because that just blew me. But I went ahead and I was liking how easily the hard gel was going in, so I decided to go ahead and try the other one this time. And this was my first time using this silicone mold, and this one actually happened to be my favorite silicone mold out of the two. I will be purchasing more of these, but I will not be purchasing more of the sunflower one just because I don't feel like it came out too well. Now, what I was doing here is I was scraping the top off because you do not want to have them super thick because you remember you have to place these on the nail. So I went ahead and I cured both, and as you can see, this is how it came out. And you guys, look how perfect it came out. I was like, oh yeah, we got a winner. We got a winner. But yeah, you guys, I was super excited that this came out the way that it did because they were super pretty. Now, I made them all the thickness on this video, but I am going to, after I post this video, I just right here, I just sprayed it off with a little bit of alcohol because, you know, if you have polygel or whatever, you will spray it off with alcohol anyway to get the sticky, tacky layer gone from it. So that is what I did. That's what y'all saw me spray. As you can see, the other ones did not come out that way. So I don't know if it's just because that silicone mold is too deep and the other one is not that deep, but I just went ahead and I placed them all back into the same exact one that came out perfect, and I did a few of them. But like I was saying, you basically want molds that do not go super deep, and if you do have a deeper mold, you want to make sure that you are not filling it, I guess, to the like bare rim or to the max rim. You want to like level it out, and what y'all are gonna see me do right here, I'm gonna demonstrate what I'm talking about because I don't think I'm really making sense on this voiceover. But right here, I'm putting all the hard gel in, and mind you, the hard gel is what worked the best for me. Now, if you want to try using gel polish, then you can, but I would suggest hard gel if you have hard gel. So this is what I mean by leveling it out and making it pretty much like as thin as you can in the mold, because the thicker it is, the harder it's going to be to cure. And once you put it on the nail, you're still going to have that thickness. So usually when you are doing 3D flowers on the nail itself, just with a brush, your 3D flower is not thick. Like, it's not that thick. How I showed you from the side, when I showed you the flower, it's not that thick. So you want to make sure that you're not filling it up, if that makes sense. Do not fill the mold up. So I did also put some gel polish in there, and I wanted to see if it came out perfect on this one. And guess what, you guys? Look at it. It came out perfect. Like, it looked like what do you call those? The clove leaf, or the little lucky cloves. So excuse me, that's what it came out. It still had the like a little bubble in the middle, so you can just poke that out if you want to, which I did. I just took it out right here because, you know, flowers is supposed to have a hole in it. So if you wanted to, you could maybe put like some gel polish in there and cure the top of it if you wanted to, and it would be a different color if you want to do it like that, but you don't have to. They came out pretty regardless, and all of them on this mold came out perfectly, you guys. So I highly recommend this one. As you can see, when you are wiping it on the mold, make sure that you're wiping it completely so that you do not have to go ahead and do this. Now, this is an easy fix if you need to. You can just go ahead and pick the excess off, or you can cut it. I just ended up picking a little bit off because I wasn't really using these for anything. At the end, I will show you how I placed them on a little false press-on nail, just so you could get a look of how they are. But yeah, you guys, that is how they came out. I thought they were super, super cute. The hard gel actually remains hard once the mold is done, and then the gel polish, obviously because it is gel polish, when it comes out of the mold, it is very, very bendable. So you can bend that green flower, but you cannot bend the other ones. But yeah, you guys, this is how they came out. After this little snippet, I'm going to show you how they look on an actual false nail, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you all in the next one. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.